Here in Copenhagen, a lot of the focus is on what kind of agreement, formal agreement, the world's going to come to with regard to climate change. And I prefer to look at it this way. The fact that the world has gathered here in Copenhagen is already essentially evidence of an agreement. There is an extraordinary consensus that is visible in the meeting itself, visible in the streets of Copenhagen, you might say, that this is a new time. This is a time when we are essentially compelled and indeed inspired to bring forth all the best ideas we have for changing the systems that we live in. All kinds of systems, energy systems, business systems, transport systems. It's all on the table for renewal. Of course, what's interesting is that this ends up being an enormous opportunity for those who actually see what it means. What it means is that a really extraordinary number of technologies and systems and ways of working are going to need to be replaced. And that means things are going to be bought and sold. There's going to be an enormous changing of hands with regard to technology, resources, and money as we essentially upgrade the world as a whole from a climate-unfriendly world to a climate-friendly one. Here we're also taking a look at specific financial mechanisms to make that happen. And the only thing that's being debated now is the size of the investment. There's going to be an enormous investment. It's already happening, but it's going to be accelerated. An enormous investment in this upgrade, in the upgrade of our energy systems, in the upgrade of our technology systems, transport systems. And once again, what we're looking at is an economic stimulus of really the best kind. It's not just throwing money into a consumer economy. It's putting money into the kinds of new infrastructure that will be sustainable for us in the long run. So regardless of what actually happens in terms of formal political agreement making here at Copenhagen, which will probably be a happier outcome than most people expect, the really important thing is that the world is here. The world has already agreed to do big things, and that's just a question of building on that momentum. It's heading in the right direction.